up with me on my ride. Fuck all that fake ass shit. Used to laugh in my face and now you want my respect. Growth plays close, I keep getting taller. Try to drop smoke, my room smells louder. Choking on rose-colored iced tea, can you please light me? And we'll be gone before the sun goes down. Careful with words, they travel back around. You get lost, but then you're found. Never out of sight, only out of the crowd. I see a picture on my wall and I think about you. Said I hated all the distance, but further I pushed you. Looking back and all I'm trying to do is solve these issues. But what's the use in hindsight when you're all okay, alright. Maybe you'll find it was me the whole time, and I just can't help but fight. All the feelings inside, all the lost life, catching up with me on my ride.
Hi, hello, welcome to this week's video. So what do I have in mind for this video? Honestly, I just want to craft more. With this video, I'm just going to let my hobbies thrive. And yeah, I also picked up another project, a crochet project. So I'm making a tote bag, but with some tapestry work into it. Yeah, so I've already started on that. Quite excited. Can you guess? Can you guess what it is? Does it look familiar at all? I won't show you the chart until I'm done, just in case, you know. But yeah, I made the chart on Stitch Fiddle because it's a logo for a brand. So I just used that image onto Stitch Fiddle and then tweaked it so that it can look as similar as possible. So wish me luck. Apart from that, I've not picked up anything else, but I want to start another one in this color with this graphic, with the black graphic, and also with a 4mm hook to see the difference and to see which one I prefer. Yeah, that's what I'm starting on now. And yeah, I think through the week and through the next few weeks, I'll just be picking up different projects, different crafts, and working on them because that's what I feel like doing. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's the intro. I hope you're doing well. And also, my hair has been thriving. We're almost at 1 year locked, and I'll just say I've been really enjoying the journey. Like, it's been quite nice. Yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm happy that I finally got the locks because I absolutely love them. Yeah. Anyway.
Life feels good, life feels great, life feels good, life feels great today.
Hello. The lighting is a little bit atrocious, but I don't want to put on the big light because it's going to be too overstimulating and I'm not about that. Anyway, so I started making my tote bag and I think I'm doing an amazing job with the graphics. I was a bit worried it wouldn't be similar to the logo, but then I think it's turning out really nice, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, and then I also got started with one in the inverse color. I don't know, I feel like if I'm not working on multiple projects at once, my brain will not be at ease, you know. It just needs everything to happen all at once. But anyway, yeah, that's the progress. I'm liking how things are going. I've been tweaking the chart up a little bit so that it can match properly. So yeah, that's the update. I also went looking for zips, but I didn't find any, so I think I'll have to check in town over the week. I don't know when, but yeah, this is quite fun. I'm happy that I have my what do I say? Like, I'm happy that I'm excited to crochet and just to craft again, because for the past few months I've just been feeling like, no, I don't want to do it, and that made me sad because crafting usually brings me so much joy. So for me not even to be able to get the little bit, ata kidogo, just a little bit of joy, I was like, what's happening? But anyway, yeah, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, I just thought you should know. But that's it. I will see you tomorrow. Imagine hitting on me and I'm just here in the living room. I brought the mattress here, thought I can rot in a different location, so a win is a win. Anyway, I made some progress with the off-white bag, or rather the off-white color version of this one. So I just started the graphics on it. And yeah, I've run out of my first ball of yarn, so I'm a bit too lazy to get up, so that's why I started this vlog, to update you. Anyway, yeah, so this is the black version, and then this is the off-white version. How cute! I'm having so much fun working on this, and yeah, I almost forgot that that's what life is about, you know? Just hobbying and relaxing and regulating my nervous system, you know. I put the big light on because the lighting was truly atrocious. Anyway, I'm back home now. So, wait, what? You know, every time I open my camera, I know what to say. But then I start talking and then suddenly it's like I don't know what I want to say. Anyway, I really thought I was going to be able to crochet, but then it's like I forgot I'm going to see my friends because I didn't even think about crocheting. That's how you know I had a good day, you know? I didn't have to self-regulate. I didn't have to try and calm down and chill. So a win is a win. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing much. I'll try and work on this piece a little bit because I don't want to think anymore. So any tasks that require me to be on the computer now, I'm sorry, mtangoja hadi kesho, you know? I'm talking to the camera like it's a task I'm supposed to do. Anyway, that's all. Hello. I'm getting ready to leave the house. I'm going for like a women's filmmakers hangout. Yeah. I'm very anxious. Like, I've been getting out of the house more often, and every time I just don't want to do it. Like, physically I don't want to go, but mentally, like, I'm excited. Like, I'm looking forward to the activity, but getting myself out of the house, that part, I don't even know. But yeah, so today is Thursday. I didn't really work on the bag yesterday. I was just tired, so I just showered, ate, and slept, and I don't regret it at all. And then today I've just been doing more like of computer work versus crafting, so I've not really crocheted, but I think I can work on it a little bit. I think maybe we'll see, because it's like a tapestry project. I feel like it needs more attention and I want to pay attention, so I'm trying to weigh how efficient that will be. But anyway, we'll see. So yeah, that's it. I feel like this vlog is very much less crocheting and just me giving you updates of my week. So I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'll have to see the edit and see if I like it or not, because so far I'm like, is it too all over the place? Anyway, I'm starting to overthink. Let me just go do a little bit of crocheting before I go, and I think that'll be fine. Yeah. So I'm meeting up with my friend in town and then we'll go together. So at least I won't be alone, but yo, social anxiety, crazy. And this exposure therapy thing, even crazier. It's sometimes so hard just to leave the house, even though it's for something you're looking forward to. I feel like that's the hard part. Because like if I didn't want to go, I would get why I'm feeling anxious. But I want to go. Like, I want to experience this life. Like, I want to live. You know? It's like I'm fighting just to live, but you know, I say you know so much because I assume you. Anyway.
Also the online training. For those who are registering, I'm sure you've seen that in the registration. Please register. This is an opportunity for everyone here. You all stand a chance to be among the people who will be selected to create these stories and many more. Remember, we are not altering any of these stories that you want to tell. We just want you to join us, join Kipaji, register.
I'm home. Wow, today drained me. I feel like my social battery is just dipping every single day, but I don't have time to recharge. But anyway, it's not that I'm not enjoying any of it. I'm just very overwhelmed and very mentally exhausted. So I'm even finding it a bit hard to be present. But regardless, I still feel like I would rather be trying than not doing anything, like bed rotting or doing something else, you know? So I truly believe this whole social anxiety thing and the whole exhaustion after being social will not continue to be as bad. Like already, it's not as daunting as it used to be before, but yo, it's still tiring. Anyway, today I was around so many amazing, beautiful women, like getting into or in the filmmaker space, is that the right word? In the film industry. Wow, and I don't know what I expected when I took that course in filmmaking. Like, I have no idea what I was expecting. Like, I have no idea at all. So every time something happens, I'm like, wow, this is interesting. So yeah, that's just the update. Hello. I don't think I have vlogged today. Anyway, so I'm back home. I didn't think I'd be vlogging today because I thought I'd be grumpy and tired. But but not only am I grumpy and tired, I also had such a good day that doesn't even matter. So that's a very big plus in my books. Like, I feel like that's growth that I never would have seen if I was so in my head, you know? Anyway, so I think this was such an interesting experience. Every time I do things that are out of my comfort zone, I like to say that I'm cosplaying as whatever thing that I'm cosplaying as. Am I making sense? No. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is every time that I feel like I'm not confident enough to take up a role, I tell myself, you know what? You're going to be cosplaying as this person for the day, so at the end of the day, you can go back to your life, no pressure. So yeah, today I was cosplaying as an interviewer, and I think it was I don't have the words, I just didn't expect it to feel so fulfilling, you know? It was nice. I don't have any words, but yeah, I hope you get the idea. Anyway, I'm really tired. I just want to shower, eat and sleep. But I know I'm going to do that and then end up crocheting. But it's fine, you know? It's the weekend. I'm allowed to crochet until I fall asleep, you know? But anyway, that's it. I'm not going to be working on the bag. So there's a different project that I was working on a while back. But then I switched it up because I didn't like it. So I've just been making it again. So I think I'll work on that because it's a smaller project. And it's also going to be a nice break from this current project. Anyway, before I yap on, good night. I was doing so well last week. I was doing so well. I filmed from Monday to Friday. You know, I still had the groove. And then the luteal phase got to me. I don't know why this month it's been crazier than usual. I've been trying to be more mindful with like cycle syncing and my activities and everything, you know, because apparently we women don't have a 24-hour clock. We have a 28-day cycle. So every day is not going to be the same. But anyway, the luteal phase, I feel like I was going crazy. Like, I know it's usually a very low, it's like you're in a winter. What? Don't quote me, but I know you know what I'm talking about. But this time, This time it felt like I have no control of over anything. But I have an idea why. I just didn't anticipate that it would be this crazy, you know. But anyway, now that I've caught you up and told you where I have been from Monday to Thursday, because today is Thursday, it's the 1st of May. It's the 1st of May. But anyway, before I ramble on, let me show you the progress I've made. I made quite a good amount of progress. I'm just left with just like the smaller things of these bags. So this is them. I put them inside out just so that I can do a big reveal later, but it seems like you can already see how the bag looks like. But anyway, I know you're wondering, is she going to weave in those ends? And unfortunately, my conscience would not let me live if I didn't. You know, I want to put a lining over it, and I'm imagining if the person who buys it one day decides to, you know, take out the lining and then is met with a bunch of loose ends, I would actually faint. Even just the thought of it is making me uncomfortable. So yeah, I'm going to be weaving the ends. Not anyone's favorite thing to do, but I don't know. I anticipate it being calming. Yeah, let me put those vibes out there. It's going to be a very calming process. Yeah. Anyway, that's about it about these bags. I really like how the chart has come out. I made a few alterations between bags because this is the first one and this is the second one. Like, you'll see that some letters are just slightly different from each other, but not that much. Yeah, I think this experience is quite nice. I was worried that it wouldn't look the way I want it, but I keep forgetting I'm talented and I know what I'm doing, you know? Like, just trust yourself, girl. But yeah, so it was a nice process. I think I'm just a little bit giddy because I feel awkward feeling happy about crocheting again after being in such a slump. So I'm just there like, do you see my work? Anyway, so I've also started making the straps. For these ones, I decided to make it separate from the bag. I don't know. It just gave me more peace of mind to do it like that. I don't have a specific reason. Guys, I usually freehand and wing a lot of my pieces, so there's very little rhyme or reason to them. But yeah, I'm doing about 100 to maybe like 110 rows because I want them a bit long, but not too long. But we'll see. Again, I'm going with the flow, but I usually write down what I'm doing just so that I can remember, because in future, I'm not going to remember a free-handed pattern, no, am I? Anyway, I'm feeling like I'm in a little goofy mood because I have some energy, so yeah, that's it. I've not been crocheting much on the video and just updates because I'm like, there's nothing different I'm doing. I'm just crocheting and I don't want to put time lapses. I just want to talk. So you're gonna hear me talk. Hello, it's Friday. So today I just want to get these bags lined. So I'm going to look for fabric that I can use for lining, and then I also line them. So yeah, I'm just trusting the process at this point. I think sometimes I overwhelm myself so much when I'm doing things that I'm unfamiliar with that I just shut down and I'm just existing. So I think that's what's happening right now. But it's not as dramatic as I'm making it sound. It just feels insane sometimes, you know. Anyway, so that's what I want to do, and then hopefully tomorrow I can show you the final bags. Let me just go before I procrastinate leaving the house. I really hate. I think at this point I have said this so many times, but I hate leaving the house. I hate it. It's so daunting. But anyway, let me just go. I'm back home. Oh wow, I sound like I'm sick. I'm not. I just don't want to shout because it's late. But I finally am done with these tote bags. I feel like they've been stressing me out, like all projects do, but that's my fault because I am a perfectionist. But yeah, My head is slightly aching, so if I keep... It's not you, it's me, okay? Anyway. So this is the first bag. It has a lining and everything. And then there's also like an inner pocket where you can put like your keys, your phone, you know, those things that usually get lost in a tote bag. Yeah, so this is the first one. I'm so excited. They turned out really well and I'm so happy. And then this is the next one. Same thing. It has a lining, also has a pocket. And then I also just added this just for the structure for the sleeves. The sleeves, damn. What are these things called? For the straps, for the handles, so that over time it doesn't stretch out too much. And yeah, those are my 2 bags. It took me about 2 weeks to make them. And yeah, thanks for coming along for the journey. I'll show you better tomorrow. But for now, that's it. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Like, this is the fastest that I have done a project, because usually I take like a whole month or 2 just because I don't know what happens. But this one was much better. Yeah, I think I'll continue rambling tomorrow. Right now, my head is gonna hate me. And I also need to turn off the big light. I just put it on so that you can see me. Anyway. Hi, hello. I feel very cute. I'm wearing jeans on jeans. I don't know if it's a thing, but I think it looks cute. And this top, this is one of my very first creations. I love it. It's just like a bandeau top with like a corset thing at the back. I added this just for more support when I put these down. But yeah, that's it. I'm going for the pop-up at Ember Creatives. Yeah, that's how I was making the bags. I think now it makes sense. Anyway, so wish me luck. The social anxiety is kicking in and I don't want to leave the house, but I'm like, I can't get dressed up and look so cute and then let that social anxiety win. Like, what you talking about, girl? Anyway, that's it. I'm in frame. Anyway, so here are the bags. I told you I'll show you, so let me keep my promise. So this is the off-white version. So cute. So for this one, I made this one with a 4.5mm hook. And then I made this one, no, I made this one with a 4mm hook, and then I made this one with a 4.5. And I think I like the stitches on the 4.5, no, the 4 better. So I think for the rest of the bags I'll be making, I'll just use a 4mm. Because I think it just looks nicer. Like the stitches are just slightly tighter. But yeah, so this is the bag, and this is the lining. And then, like I said, the pocket. I think the pocket is a very essential part of a tote bag, so I think that adds like a very nice touch to it, you know, for all the times like you're digging for things and can't find them, you know. Anyway, but yeah, that's it. I had really wanted like to do more color work and tapestry, so this is a good start. I want to try out a few more designs. Like, I'll let you know how that goes, but for now, these are the first ones. I'm so happy. And the fact that it's also like a collaboration, so I've also been wanting to collaborate more, because whenever I make pieces, I don't always have somewhere to take them, and I can't wear every single thing I make, so, and this is nice. Anyway, let me stop rambling and leave the house. I'm going for, why am I nervous? I'm going for a pop-up at Ember Creative. So every few months, the artists around that space usually have a pop-up where they just, you know, we have fun. They have their pieces out. A lot of them like make merchandise out of their art. Like, it's so cool. Like, I find it so fascinating, and people are just so creative. Like, yeah, that's it. Let me stop rambling.
can take your time, caressing my body. What's on your mind? Don't tell nobody. Movies in your head, telling a story. Don't know how we got here, baby, I'm sorry. Maybe it's too quick, didn't need to tell no one. But baby, that's bullshit. You're my number one, and all you need to know, that it's pure love.